Young World, LVTI News. So on March 14th, Easton, Pennsylvania, a situation happened. There was two teenagers killed, double homicide. Two teenagers about 3:41 p.m. Two teenagers were sitting in a white BMW, a BMW little Jeep. Shots rang out. People were seen fleeing from the scene. Two guns were found at the scene. So it was unclear exactly what happened. Police was thinking, at first they were saying maybe the two individuals shot each other, had some type of dispute, killed each other. And then later on they said, no, that's not the case. Definitely somebody else did this. So this was March 14th. 17-year-old DeAndre Snipes, 18-year-old Kavan Figueroa, DeAndre Snipes, 17, was the one that was murdered inside the car. Kavan Figueroa died later on at the hospital. They rushed him to the hospital. He ended up passing away later that night. So that was March 14th. Police didn't have too much information. They were saying there wasn't too much cooperation. So now they have served a search warrant for a 20-year-old involved in the case who they're saying is definitely at least a shooter, is allegedly, of course. They're saying he's a shooter, so they're saying there's probably multiple shooters, but they're saying he's a shooter. Served a search warrant at a residence, his last known residence earlier this morning. He wasn't there, now he's on the run, he's a fugitive. And the thing is that it's just so unfortunate. You got a 17, 18, and 20-year-old whose two lives gone, other life will never be the same. You know what I mean? They're saying he's a fugitive right now. Like I said, they served a search warrant. He wasn't there. It's real unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even going to make a video about this at first. Now this other information came out, so I decided to make a video about it. You know what I mean? Because it's just anybody young who sees this type of this video, you got to understand your life can go from great to being gone or terrible or just disturbed in a matter of a minute. The two young kids that got killed, they was in a BMW, you know what I mean? A nice newer looking BMW, which means that whatever they was doing, they looked like they might have been in good spirits. If you're driving around like that, whatever you're doing, I don't know what they might have been doing, whether they were doing anything illegal or not, I don't know, but life looks like it's good at that point. You were a teenager driving around a BMW. In a matter of a moment, you know what I'm saying? Things happen, your life get taken away from you, and also now they're saying the other person that's being charged, his life is now going to never be the same over something who probably knows what it was. It's probably something minor, you know what I mean? Something so dumb. And stuff like this, man, like where I'm from, it's a small town down there, so things like this separate people, you know what I mean? It separates family, separates friends, separates groups of people. It separates like people that grew up together, because small towns like that, everybody who's from there pretty much knows each other, you know what I'm saying? You lose track of like the younger people that are not from your generation, but you still know who their family is, their parents, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So now it's like there's gonna be forever be this like little thing now with certain people, you know what I mean? And it's super unfortunate, but that's what they're saying. This person's on the run, so just an unfortunate situation, man. You know what I mean?